Wake Up Sports Podcast. Shout out to our sponsors, Underdog Fantasy. And guys, they match up to $100 matching deposit. And basically with that, you guys can use any of our codes, me, Mullet Man, or Boss Man, for a matching deposit. Also, shout out to Funko. They're having a sale right now of $5. So guys, if you guys want our beautiful faces on a Funko, go get it today. And guys, shout out to the crew. Shout out to Wonderful. Shout out to Mullet Man. Bossman will be in here shortly. So guys, let's get it started. Going into the wide world of sports, we had a crazy weekend in basically international play. We had the Euro final between England and Spain. Spain won. They won 2-1, and basically they are the first team to win 3 Euro Cups. Also, on top of that,
hey Pete, before you continue, can I say one thing about that?
Yes.
Screw you, England.
England. I had you guys winning, and you guys had to screw me. But also on top of that night, we had Copa America, which was Argentina versus Colombia. And guys, let me just say, that game was a straight banger. That game was a straight banger. You're good.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. So basically in the 66th minute, we had an injury. Messi basically got hit, and his ankle got so swollen. It was basically he came out of the game at the 66th minute. They went into extras, and basically in the 119th minute, we had basically leading scorer in Copa America, Martinez, seal it, and Argentina win back-to-back. And also in between that, they also won the World Cup. But guys, you guys can, the last team to do this was actually Spain when they were impossible. In your guys' opinion, who is the better team? Is it Argentina right now, or is it Spain back in the day?
I'm going with Argentina.
Argentina? Wonderful.
I would say Argentina, but you gotta give mad respect to that back in the day Spain team.
Literally, that team was loaded. Dally?
I'm probably gonna have to go with I'm gonna go the odd route. I'm gonna go with Spain.
I'm actually going with Spain because listen, that team was literally insane. They literally had Iniesta, they had Xavi, they had Sergio Ramos, they had Casillas. That team would probably destroy the Argentina team today. Going into the second story that I got is basically John Jones was charged for basically beating up a tester. Basically, they came to him to basically test him, and he basically assaulted the person. But we have some breaking news off that story. Basically, the courts basically said he is not guilty. He's not guilty, so he will not lose his title or whatever. How do you guys feel about that whole situation?
I feel like he gets too many. I feel like he's got too many charges on him.
He does. He has way too many charges, and I don't know why he's even still with the UFC. In my opinion,
that's why I'm saying, how many chances does John Jones get compared to anyone else in UFC?
Literally, he's had basically since 2016, he's had about probably 6-7 instances of basically being the police.
Yeah.
And it's how do you do, Dana, what are you doing? You're trying to put a business together, and you're basically giving the GOAT which I think he's not the GOAT. Basically him to still keep his title. How is that even fair? And also he's ducking a lot of fighters. He's ducking a lot of fighters on top of it. So
Don't really blame him. I mean, what is he? How old is he now? And
he's 30,
yeah,
37, 38.
yeah. I mean, he's still. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not
About that.
good at what he does, but again, that's just an old age, and he just keeps on getting charges. What's the point of keeping him?
Wonderful. Yes. Or Deli had something to say.
I said it's about that time to retire.
I mean, the rumor is right now with that, basically he wants to retire after he fights Stipe, which I think is complete bull because Stipe is way out of his prime. He's in his 40s, and John Jones is basically gonna wipe the floor with him. Like he basically just wants to get a bag and retire, which I think is complete bull.
Yeah,
I agree.
The third story I got for you guys is basically another athlete was arrested for basically a DUI, which is Jordan Addison from the Vikings, star wide receiver. He was basically caught this past Friday with basically drunk driving, and he had alcohol in his system. What do you guys think should happen to him just off that?
Do what they're doing with every other player. Give him suspension.
yep.
8 games, because that's exactly what Cam Sutton got.
Yep. Give him eight
I
game
think
suspension.
I think every suspension for something like that should all go to every single player. I mean, 8-game suspension. I don't think anyone should be able to do that and have like a 5-game or a 6-game or anything like that. It should be almost most of the season, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to give them suspension. Give them some help. Like they got stuff going on. Give them some help or something. Help them go through whatever they're going through.
Exactly. So, the fourth story I got for you guys is basically Carlos Alcaraz beat Novak Djokovic in the Wimbledon final in straight sets, and he became the champ. Dude, like I don't know what it is, but like the typical tennis player now is basically between 6'3" and 6'5", which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
And some of these tall dudes are really taking over tennis, which is crazy.
You're playing the wrong sport, brother.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean,
6'5", he could easily be a point guard or a shooting guard in the NBA.
easily.
Hey, you could even be a wide receiver in the NFL at that height too.
True that.
Hey, maybe a tight end.
Yeah.
Not even that. You go ahead and try out for like a men's pro volleyball team or something with that height.
Exactly.
Put him on our Olympic team, brother.
And the fifth and final story I got for you guys in the wide world of sports. Lions will honor Kelvin Johnson and will be inducted into the Lions Hall of Fame September 30th on Monday Night Football.
I just got one thing to say. It's about freaking time.
Literally, he deserves it.
Yeah.
It's completely deserves it.
Now, this is the Lions Hall of Fame, not the actual Hall of Fame, right?
Yes, this is the Lions Hall of Fame. It is a Ring of Honor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, wonderful. What's going on in the esports world?
Well, starting tomorrow, we got Call of Duty. We got the final COD champs going on. So make sure you go on YouTube and try to just watch it. It's going to be a banger. We got Optic still in there. Optic has a chance. And they made a statement that they said that they're gonna do it all for Scumpy, and it was gonna be their gift to win champs as his wedding present. So be ready to see. And Pred has been talking that like all the hate that he's been getting from throwing that game, he's fired up. He's ready to go. He's ready to drop 40s.
Ooh, I would love.
He's gonna be dropping some 40 bombs in there.
Okay.
Dark horse team is gonna be LAG though. LAG has a chance to win all this.
Who do they? Are they in? Are they in winners or are they in losers? A bracket.
There's no winner. There's no winning or loser bracket. It's just one bracket. As soon as you lose, you're out. You're gone.
Damn.
It's
One
one
and
game
done.
elimination.
So what? If you could tell the viewers, what are the who are the teams left?
It's FaZe. Zach. It is. Miami Heretics made it.
Hey,
Seattle made it. I don't know how Miami made it. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know how, but
hey.
they did it.
It's because we like that.
Seattle, New York is in, Optic, and LAG and Thieves. That is the whole team that's in there. But there is news. Minnesota completely they dropped Standy in accuracy, so they'll be picking up 2 new players. Also, Clayster, we don't know what he's doing yet, but he is a free agent. He got dropped after, and they said the reason was because he was not doing his part, which is crazy because he was doing really well in the major. But it was mostly because of what he said to Scrap during the major. I mean, it's old Call of Duty trash talking, but you can't do it on stage live with 30,000 people viewing it. You just can't do that. You also got fined $50,000 for saying it. And another, Boston completely dropped their roster except for Snoopy.
What?
Snoopy is still the only one on Boston Reach.
That's crazy.
It mind blows me because Snoopy, it just obviously shows that Snoopy is hard to play with. He's not a team player, but he is a good player. I'm not going to take that away from him, but it just shows that he's not a team player. Like, people are having problems with them because they dropped Beans, and Beans was actually, like, carrying them the whole time. So that was just ridiculous that they dropped him. But I'm going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if we see changes with Optic.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Kenny's going to be gone.
No. I think the one that should be out of that team is Dashy.
If they're going to get rid of Dashy, they're going to have to work. They're going to try to get Scrap.
But I would not
mind. Scrap. You can't take anything away from him. When he talks his shit, he backs it up. Most of the time, he does back it up until you get to the final stage with him. Their team chokes every single time. They choked against Optic. I mean, they got annihilated again, same way that they did against New York Subliners in the last champs. They got annihilated. They got 5-0'd. Not even a chance to win anything.
Damn, that's crazy.
But Hydra might be on the move also.
Hey guys, do we have any predictions on who we think's gonna win champs or?
Yeah, it's Miami. We winning it all.
That's funny.
I'm going to say this: if they even get top 5, Zach, I'm mind blown. I will be mind blown.
Hey,
I might even turn off the TV.
Listen,
oh my gosh!
Hey, when it happens, don't come back to me, okay?
Oh!
And I said
I'm
win,
telling you
not
though,
if,
the
win.
sneaky teams in this is LEG. I mean, Miami is sneaky. They got in there somehow, but LA Thieves is another team to watch out for.
Dally, any prediction on who you think's gonna win it?
I got FaZe.
Oh, I forgot Toronto. Toronto's in there. My bad. I forgot about them.
I got FaZe winning.
FaZe, okay.
It's not a bad take. I mean,
I always got to represent. Give me Optic, baby. Optic's gonna win the whole thing. They're gonna win it for Scumpy, and they're gonna.
Shout out to Scumpy real quick. Let's give shout out to Scumpy. Congrats on the marriage.
Hey, fuck you, Stumpy. Let's go, FaZe.
Oh my god! Sorry, guys.
Hey, my boy is down here in the chat, Coach Clay. He's up here. He's down here in the chat.
Clay?
What up, Coach Clay?
Sorry, guys. That was actually our actual host, Bossman, taking care of things before he hopped in here. So
hey, he's taking care of an problem currently.
Yes,
but I do want to make a point real quick about FaZe. Teams are finding out how to stop them. Teams are figuring out how to stop them. That's eliminating the Tiny Terrors. Get rid of the Tiny Terrors, and they can't do anything. You let Celium and Draza try to carry. You shut down Abizi and Simp. They're nothing. They are nothing.
Exactly.
Just like the Rice Owls. Nothing.
That's crazy. That's
wow.
crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So, what was I gonna say? Shoot. Let's like what I was about to say. So, this is just a early prediction. What NFL record will be broken this season?
What NFL record?
Yes, what NFL record will be broken this season?
Jabba Hubbard. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
hey,
God.
if you know, you know.
Yes, if you know, you know.
You said what record? I see 3 records that get broken this year. I say the passing yards get beat. Peyton Manning's passing yards record. I say that gets beat. The receiving yards record and the rushing yard record.
Wow.
I see all 3 of them getting broken.
Wow.
Who's gonna be? But so who's breaking these records though? That's the main question. Who do you have breaking these records?
So rushing record, I think Derrick Henry breaks it. It's gonna be in Baltimore now. Tyreek Hill breaks the receiving record, and then Tua's gonna break the receiving or the passing yards record.
Really? You think Tua?
With Tyreek and Waddle, with all the speed he got, yeah.
With Tua?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wonderful.
I got the sack record.
Okay, sack record. And who do you think it will be, Dally?
TJ Watt.
Okay.
I agree with him on that, actually.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
TJ's been coming close to breaking it, so
like multiple times.
Yeah, so I think this year he does end up getting it.
He actually, if you look at it, he did break it. That one year he won Defensive Player of the Year because it was just 22 sacks, I believe.
Yeah.
He just needs 23.
Yep, exactly. A wonderful. What records do you think will get broken this season?
I agree with Daly. I think the sack record will get broke with Watt, but I think we're gonna see an all-time new quarterback getting sacked record, and I'm gonna say that person is going to be. Give me Bryce Young. I think Bryce Young would get the sack record.
Damn.
All right.
Just throw shade, why don't you?
Why don't you throw shit? Boss man, what record do you possibly see getting broken this offseason?
Most NFL turnovers in a season by Josh Allen will happen this season.
Called it.
Oh,
you know what? You didn't even have to say it because I was thinking in my head someone's gonna say it. Which one of these are gonna say it though? Who's gonna say it?
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna cap. I was thinking about it. But I was like,
No.
let me leave something for Boss. So let me leave something for him.
Okay. I personally agree with all your guys' takes, but the one I think is going to be broken this season, and this is coming from team record, and then I'll get to my NFL. So team, I see Caleb Williams breaking the Bears passing yards and touchdowns record for a rookie. Also, I see Rome breaking the Bears receiving yards for rookie. But the ultimate record I see being broken this season is going to be rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And it's going to be broken by Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts.
That hurts my feelings just hearing that.
That's not who I thought you were gonna say. I honestly thought you were gonna say like Anthony Richardson.
He's actually very close. Like it's basically between them two. So let's get into it. Let's get into our ACC predictions. So, who's your guys' winner of the conference? Who's your guys' championship game? Your underdog in the conference, and your overrated team in the conference. We'll start with Dally.
Oh Jesus. The winner,
Somebody didn't study.
man.
No, he didn't study.
I did.
I did. I'd have to go the winner. I have to go with Miami this year.
Ooh.
I'm going with Miami this year.
Ooh.
Well, it's spicy.
ACC wise,
They are preseason
like the
for 9.
underdog. I have Pittsburgh Panthers as an underdog this season.
Okay.
I have Miami versus give me Miami versus Pitt.
Oh my gosh. And who is your overrated team?
Overrated? Give me Florida State.
Oh. Mullet. Up to you. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Here we go. The moment that everybody has been waiting for. My winners of the ACC will be the Virginia Tech led team by Cameron Jones.
He picked
In
the Hokies.
the Hokies. In the conference championship, it's going to be Virginia Tech facing off against the UNC Tar Heels. That team is freaking loaded. My surprise team, SMU. SMU is going to be so good this year. Like,
Okay.
and I do agree with Dally. Florida State will be the most overrated team in that conference. They're losing so much talent. They didn't replace it. DJ Ungolongole, he's not that great of a quarterback like everyone thinks he is. He's like probably one of the worst in the country in the Power Four.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Who is your winner of the conference championship game? Overrated and underrated team.
You know, I did like Dally's take with Miami, so I'm gonna go with Miami. I think they're gonna win it. Give me Miami versus. You know what? Yeah, Miami versus UNC in the championship game. My underrated team is also what Mullet Man said. SMU. They have they've had a good roster. But I think their key thing is to make sure that Preston Stone stays healthy. Preston Stone will lead them there.
Okay. My predictions for the ACC is the winner of the conference. Give me the Tar Heels. Give me the Tar Heels winning the conference. Underrated team. Give me also the Tar Heels. Overrated team. And I hate this team because one of my brother's former coaches, who was an absolute douche, screw the Clemson Tigers.
Oh, I didn't get my own.
And then my championship game
We're just
is
trolling.
UNC versus Florida State. Boss, what's your
So, I've been a UNC talker the entire time. Max Johnson, Jake Johnson transfers over there. Shout out my boy Brad. I don't know where he's at. You did me dirty tonight, buddy. But I got man. Fuck it, I'm gonna stay with it. I got UNC winning the ACC. Their
Okay.
schedule looks pretty fair. I think they can win 10, 11 games this year. Most overrated team, I'm going to have to go Clemson. I agree with that take. Clemson, I think, is extremely overrated. I think this is Dabo's last year in the ACC.
Ooh.
I believe he will be let go. And then most underrated team, I like North Carolina State. I think North Carolina State's going to surprise some people this year.
Oh, the Wolfpack.
My ACC championship game, give me SMU versus North Carolina.
I personally,
I do like that.
I would love that championship because that would be.
He took my other team.
I do have a question for you guys.
What's
How much
up?
of a shot do you think Preston Stone could get Heisman?
It depends on how he does. We got to see how he does and when that Heisman type game is.
Top 3.
Do they have Florida State on their schedule this year?
I believe so.
If they have Florida State, I don't know if they go to Tallahassee or if they go out there. If Preston Stone goes out there and puts on a freaking show against Florida State, yeah, there's no reason why he can't be in the race. I mean, if you go in, if you put Florida State on notice and you're new to the conference, yeah, that says something.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, guys, those are our predictions for the ACC. Stay tuned because we will have a special show on Friday talking about the SEC. And also, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button because you guys will be entered in to win a copy of NCAA football.
Oh.
If you don't already have it. So, going off kind of the NFL, who do you guys think is going to be the worst team in the NFL this
After what we heard today on TikTok?
Yes.
The Steelers.
Bro, I don't know how many people in here watching right now.
I'm
If you
kidding,
guys
Dad.
if you don't have TikTok and you want to laugh, go follow this kid named Pierce. Oh my god. Oh my god. The
Guys.
man's one brain cell away from being in a oh my god. It's bad.
Listen.
But,
For those of y'all that are watching, go follow my TikTok and everything. 'Cause I will be posting clips later tonight.
You clout chasing like a motherfucker right now.
He also said the Cleveland
You dang
Browns
right I am. All right. Don't give me crap.
Also, on top of that, guys, this dude, Pierce, said that the Panthers will win their conference and Chuba Hubbard will run and be a top 10 running back.
Hey, listen, I got a new segment. All right, I came up with a good name. Dork Shorts of the Week. All right, they belong to Pierce.
All right, our dork dork shorts of the week goes to Pierce.
Saying the Carolina Panthers are going to go 10-7 and win the NFC South, bro.
He also said the Cleveland Browns were sweeping the Steelers and they were going 9-8.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Wait, didn't he also say that the Big Ten was more superior than the SEC?
He did say that.
Oh,
He
that's
also
not
said,
saying
hey,
that.
he also said
What
Florida
team did
was
he
in the
say?
ACC.
Bro,
Yes, he
kids
did.
speaking.
I can't
Hey.
remember what he said, but he was in Daly's live and he said a certain team didn't win in like 20 years, and he was like missing
It was
the number.
Ohio State. He said Ohio State hasn't won in 20 years. We just won 10 years ago.
It doesn't matter. If your team doesn't start with a G and have a dog in it, it don't matter.
Oh!
Hey,
Oh,
but
don't
don't worry,
matter.
because at the end of the name of Georgia, it is the puppies, not the Bulldogs.
So
Let's
It's
not
all right. We're going to
forget.
turn the Georgia
You make a
Bulldogs
bowl game before you talk shit to the back-to-back
puppies.
national champions 2-3 years ago?
I don't give a crap what you went back to back in. You could have went back to back in water polo, and I still
You know
wouldn't give two
what the
crap.
F for Florida stands for? Failures. Okay, that's what it stands for.
Oh, so
All
getting
right.
back. Getting back to the topic, who do you guys think is going to be the worst team?
Yeah, I fucks with Coach Clay. Yeah.
Too bad
So-
the Rice Owls have a winning record over Georgia.
Hey, you know what? That's a good question. Do they?
Yes,
They do. They have a winning record over Georgia and Alabama. Yeah, they do.
and Florida.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
They
this
have
all
winning
happened
record.
back when my grandma
Hey,
was still
come
getting
up
piped
north to
down.
Ohio
So.
State.
Now I will say this: they never won a natty because the times that they were playing and winning their championships, the natty wasn't even invented yet. So
Yeah, Babe Ruth was still
you
running
gotta
bases.
give them some credit on that.
Yep.
Babe Ruth is still running.
So guys, getting back to the topic, who do you guys think is the worst NFL team this season?
Patriots.
Okay. Dally?
I think I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Panthers? Mullet?
I think the Chargers are going to be the worst team.
What?
I have no faith in that team whatsoever. They don't have a receiving core that's worth a crap. They don't have a good running back. Their defense stays hurt most of the time. I'm taking the Chargers.
And wonderful. Who you taking?
That was a hot take.
Mullet Man took what I was going to say.
Buffalo.
See?
Oh, no. I was going to say the Chargers because, one, we don't know what Harbaugh's going to do for that team. We don't know how well Herbert, if he's going to stay healthy this season. They're going to have to go back to who? Easton Stick?
Pause.
Like, we're going to want to see that.
Oh, my God.
But another team I would have to say, because I don't really trust them, I'm going with Denver.
Oh.
We're going to see if Bo Nix can do whatever Bo Nix can do.
Shout out to all
Hey,
the bisexuals.
Don't you mean Bo Picks?
Guys, let me just say this. There's one person that will not be happy with that take. We know a person that will be furious over that pick. But
I don't care.
My pick for the worst team in the NFL is not going to be the Chicago Bears. It is going to be, and we're going to have a basically first pick of the second round. Give me the Carolina Panthers. Like, bro, wide receiving core, very unproven, very young. The only proven like wide receiver on that team, but he's super old and injury prone, is Adam Thielen. Running back room is what can I say?
They got Chuba Hubbard. Don't forget. They got Trevor Hubbard.
They got
Shout
that
out
kicker.
Pierce. He's the top 10 running back.
boss. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they get that running back from Texas too?
Yeah.
Johnson
They
Brooks.
got Dante Johnson.
Also on top of that, they did say that they did improve the offensive line, but
$53 million invested into the offensive line, which is bananas.
But yet they couldn't invest any money into Brian Burns. Crazy.
exactly.
He went from one crappy team to the next. Who cares?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, how you
And,
leave the
the
Patriots?
Steelers
Like, I want to go somewhere to win.
corner.
Let's go to the Giants. The fuck?
Hey, not and to
Nah,
add on
that's
to
another
that,
team.
they gave up a second and a fifth. They stole him.
Hey, the Steelers also took one of their best corners too.
Who was that now?
I think his name is Devin Jackson. I believe, if I remember correctly.
Okay. But that's who we think are going to be the worst teams in the NFL.
Devin Jackson,
But
something like.
guys,
Oh no,
it is time.
Jackson. Sorry.
What's up? What'd you say?
Devontae.
Okay,
Dante
Jackson.
Jackson.
I got a question for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're on the NFL topic, Brandon Ayuk requested a trade. Best landing spot for Brandon Ayuk.
Washington.
Dally?
We're losing Daly.
Yeah, we're losing him.
We're
We're losing him
I
like
got
the
a
Pittsburgh
great-
Steelers.
I got a great place. The
Ben?
Buffalo Bills.
I had the Buffalo Bills as another good choice.
If he landed in Buffalo, that changes all the picks that
He's
everybody
going
has.
to Pittsburgh.
It does.
He's going to Pittsburgh.
All right, we got our pick from Dally. He's saying Pittsburgh, which personally I think would be a fire landing spot for him to go. That'd be a fire. That'd be a fire. Pittsburgh.
We're winning the division if we
Yeah. Dally sounds like Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
He does. But finally getting into this. Give me your guys' biggest hot takes in any sport. And we will start with Dally.
I think this is a hot. I'm going with baseball here again. I'm going with Aaron Judge breaking the home run record.
All right.
Which home run record? The steroid era home run record or the technical home run record?
The technical home run record.
That's weak.
That's what.
Shit, he could go ahead and break both.
I need 75. I need 75 out of Aaron Judd, and I'll respect him. Until then, he's just a casual in pinstripes.
Hey, speaking of Aaron Judge, you'll see that Paul Skeens struck him out during the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. So, Moet, what's your hot take?
Well, before I give you my hot take, shout out to Teoscar Hernandez for winning the home run derby.
Facts.
Well deserved, brother. I wish it was Pete Alonso, though. Florida
What?
Gator himself.
I
I wanted him to win the third one.
wish it was Jose if he had a better pitcher.
I wish it was the Witz from the Royals.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Yes.
He was
Listen,
never
I'm starting
gonna win it.
Here's the end of it from Kansas.
a petition. Bring back the steroids.
I'll sign on it.
So, Moet, what is your hot take?
Oh,
Me? Oh, mullet?
I can't top what I've already said this year.
No.
But then again,
Oh, no.
This is your guy in the chat, right? Coach Clay?
oh yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, so last week the man said Baker Mayfield's winning the MVP. That was his hot take.
Was that last week? I swear it was the week before that.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
It's been haunting me for a week. I know that.
All right, my hot take. No, since we're going into the SEC starting, we're going to do our predictions Friday. I'm already going to give a little spoiler out for that episode. I don't think Texas is going to be as good as everyone thinks they are. I don't think Texas makes the college football playoffs or even the SEC championship game. They're all hype.
Oh my gosh.
And Coach, you heard him right. I did say that, and it's going to happen.
In what decade?
This year. That's what decade.
Okay.
I think Boss he cannot speak right now, so I'm going to throw it over to Wonderful.
All right.
I'm going to take the mud dog.
This is going to be a wild one. I hope you guys are ready for this one. It's not going to happen until next year, but Joey Chestnut is going to come back to the hot dog eating contest, beat the champion that won it this year, and he's going to beat his own record once more to prove a point that he is the king of hot dog eating.
Damn, that's actually a good one. So, Boss, what is your hot take?
Well, I mean, my hot take that was real spicy last week was the U.S. wasn't going to medal. Now I look really casual because they're like mopping everybody.
Same here.
I told you.
Let's go with Joe Burrow wins the league MVP next season.
All right.
Not bad.
That's
not
my
bad.
pick.
Oh my god.
Comeback player of the year and MVP. He wins both of them.
Hey, can he add a ring on the finger too?
No,
that's Josh Allen. What are we talking about?
No,
Okay.
he's not beating the Chiefs. I don't care if he's got Gandhi and Jesus playing wide receiver. He ain't beating the Chiefs.
Why would you
Oh my
put Gandhi out there? Gandhi wouldn't be able to move.
Because Gandhi meditates. He knows how to wait for the ball to come to him. Pause.
So my hot take for this hot take segment is John Jones will not retire after he fights Stipe, but he will fight Alex Politan going for the third championship in 3 different weight classes, and Alex Pereira will knock out John Jones in their fight. He will put him.
Also, a big shout out to Vontez Burfict, friend of the show, kicking everybody's ass in NC25 right now. That shit's wicked. What has he got? He's got the best record on TikTok right now, right? He's like 30-1 or some shit.
I
believe so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I forgot one more.
Shout out to the No Man Fantasy Football Podcast, Jay Curbs in the live. What up, Curbs?
Shout out to
Curbs?
The building.
I do have one more hot take. It is not.
I'll make sure you check out their podcast.
This is not a sporting hot take. This Friday, a certain movie comes out, and this movie, back in the day, was a big time hit. I'm gonna say the new Twisters movie is gonna outbreak the box office.
Yeah, I'm done.
Than the original.
I'm done. How dare you?
What wonderful. Listen, you look at me when I say this. The new Twister movie that's coming out will not ever touch the original. Ever.
That's why I said it's going to beat the box office of it.
No, it's not. It's not touching it.
It's going to beat it.
No, it's not.
You watch out.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Shout out to all our guests in the box. Wonderful, Mullet, and Dally. Shout out to all the viewers that are in the chat. Kirby, Coach, and whoever else came through and watched the show tonight. And shout out to our sponsors, Funko Pop. If you guys want our beautiful faces on a Funko or just any Funko you want, go
Look,
get.
I got something to say because that shit irritated the fuck out of me.
Hey,
Bill Paxton right now would be rolling in his fucking grave and saying, "I'm right here, Joe. I'm right here."
hey,
Fuck
boss,
the
put
new
what code
Twister.
put it down there in the chat. Put it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, put it
the new
up.
Twister will be a disgrace. I agree.
It can't be a disgrace because they got Glenn Powell in it. Glenn
Listen,
Powell.
the CGI
Get
is going to
credit.
look like two toddlers fighting over a string cheese. Okay, I'm not.
But guys, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Funko. If you guys want any of our beautiful faces or any Funko you want, there's a big sale right now. Any Funko is $5. And also, shout out to Underdog Fantasy Football. Use any of our codes, me, Mullet, and Boss, and up to $100 matching deposit. And if you guys like to get some moolah, go sign up. And guys, what do we always say to the people?
Hey, wait! Before we go, we got merch available.
Yes,
I'm dropping a new shirt. It's the new Rocky version. Whoa! It's gonna be purple and yellow. You guys can come get them.
Ooh, bets.
Vikings edition. I'd rather watch the sausage. Yo, all right, we out.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
comment,
I'm gonna
Curb.
say that Sausage
No,
Party
we-
TV show sucks. It sucks.
You actually watched it?
How can you say something
watched like
sucks and
5
you just
minutes
said
of the
Twister?
first episode and it sucked.
How you gonna say that sucks and you just said Twisters was gonna outsell Twister?
Oh my god.
Because
What
Glenn
wonderful? I can't take
Powell-
you serious after that.
Are you kidding me? Are we
Now
serious
after you
right
making
now?
a statement like that about a movie, I can't take you serious anymore
How
about
did you all
movies.
feel about Maverick? Let's go back to Maverick real quick.
Maverick, the new Maverick was fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
And why was it?
Why was it? The great storyline. They continued the story and they brought back fucking Mr. Impossible, never can get old Tom Cruise.
And who else was in that movie that saved their lives?
I get what you're saying. I get it. Okay.
I
get it.
Glenn
I also
Powell.
think I also think this is, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I think Tom Cruise is overrated.
Bro,
Thank you.
Tom Cruise,
Thank you.
Matthew McConaughey, who's another one that's overrated? Tom Hanks. Fuck all them guys. All right.
Ben Affleck's overrated.
I mean,
You're canceled. You're canceled.
Yeah, you're getting canceled for that.
I mean, guys.
Name 4 good movies of Ben Affleck that you can say
why
seriously
do
that
you
were really good.
The Town,
Oh my god.
Ocean's 11. Batman was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm not saying he was the best Batman, but the movie was good.
It was good. It was good.
Ugh.
All right, let's
then
start this thing out.
and
I
then
can't believe-
what's that movie?
So you can't even name the movie. That's how bad it was.
I know it has Robin Williams in it. I can't think of the title. Okay.
My points being proven.
No, I know it is where the kid has he's got good knowledge and fucking I can't think of the name.
The
Anyways,
Accountant was not that good of a movie. We cannot.
you're crazy. The Accountant was great.
Yeah,
No,
that count.
the one movie I will give you out of that list was The Town.
The Town was fire.
You didn't even put in Armageddon.
No, hell no. Armageddon was booty cheeks.
Armageddon had one of the
It was.
most saddest parts of movie history.
Give me Journey
Wonderful,
to the
you're
Center of the
getting
Earth. That
canceled.
was better.
I am not going to get canceled.
Yeah, we're gonna cancel you and your whole podcast.
You
have.
put
It's getting
Batman
canceled.
versus Superman as a good movie.
It was a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
It was better than Deadpool.
All right,
not
guys.
touching
We're
that
not
one.
comparing Ben Affleck to Deadpool of Ryan Reynolds. We're not going to do that. I can
Also-
go down with the new guy and the Green Lantern. I will understand that, but we're
Hey,
not
Super
getting
Mario.
Deadpool like.
Also, guys, listen. If we want to get more into this, we will do this in the next episode.
Hey, I'm down to continue this movie talk. Take Deadpool out your mouth. Whoa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
You
shout out to the people. Shout out to the people for everybody being here. And guys, thanks for all being here.